Developing news at 5 o'clock. A busy North Bay roadway still shut down at this hour. It's been closed already for 9 long hours after a gasoline tanker overturned. This is video from our helicopter partnership with ABC7 over the scene at Sir Francis Drake Boulevard in Marin County. Nearly 2,000 gallons of gasoline spilled, forcing nearby homes to be evacuated. And right now, authorities are still trying to clean it all up. Good evening, everybody. I'm Pam Moore. The closure of the popular shortcut between Highway 101 and the Richmond-San Rafael Bridge has really caused a traffic mess all day. We first reported the accident when it happened about 7 o'clock this morning and have been monitoring the cleanup all day long. We have team coverage tonight for you. We begin with Crown Force Charles Clifford. He's on the phone from the scene to tell us what's happening now. Charles.
Well, we had hoped over the last couple of hours that the California Highway Patrol and the multiple fire agencies that are out here might be able to clear this rig off of Sir Francis Drake between like 5 and 7. We're now hearing that it could be much later in the evening. As you mentioned, this happened just before 7 o'clock early this morning when this big rig truck was westbound on Sir Francis Drake. The driver, apparently, according to the California Highway Patrol, drifted a little too far to the right. The tires on the trailer got into the dirt off the edge of the road, and the truck basically fell onto its side when the fuel and the driver tried to correct back onto Sir Francis Drake. It blocked both directions. And according to the California Highway Patrol, the driver was not intoxicated at the time. He also wasn't speeding. He just simply drifted too far off the edge of the road. When emergency crews arrived on scene, they discovered that the rear tank on the trailer was leaking gasoline out onto the ground. And since then, this has basically been a hazmat situation where they have been working on cleaning up that fuel. And Crown Force Hazik Majoun has more on that part of the story.
The first order of business in cleaning up this major diesel fuel spill here on Sir Francis Drake Boulevard in San Rafael is controlling the flow of gasoline leaking from the overturned double tanker. Multiple Marin County fire agencies and the California Highway Patrol were on the scene handling that part of the operation.
As the things were leaking, we were able to divert and contain the fuel that was spilling. It had leaked onto the roadway. It pooled up on the shoulder, probably closer to 4,000 gallons it spilled. Some had gone into the dirt.
You can see some of the diesel fuel here along the roadway being vacuumed into this backup tanker that was brought in to transfer the remaining load of fuel.
Problem being is when they right this thing, it could cause a spark, and then obviously a lot of things could ignite. So they want to get all the gasoline off the roadway, and then they can right it.
Next was stopping the gasoline from reaching the bay after the spill reached storm drains that run under San Quentin State Prison.
We have staff in various places here on site, within the prison, and here on the road, ensuring that none of that actually gets out to the bay.
The final phase of the cleanup is handled by a private hazmat company, NRC Environmental Services, who, among other things, will use a special industrial strength absorbent to soak up the remaining fuel.
I mean, if this thing were to happen anywhere, this side street is probably the best place to have it done, because then we can take our time, do the cleanup properly, get everything cleaned up, get the road open, repaved if need be, and get the commuters back through here.
Hazik Majoun, Crown 4 News.
Certainly an environmental impact, a traffic impact as well. Go ahead and take a look at some video from just a short time ago within the hour, and you can see all these cars trying to go straight and up, being rerouted, detoured. That's Sir Francis Drake, and crews are telling those cars they have to go onto Larkspur Landing Circle. Look at Sir Francis Drake, just a nightmare, really. This is why police are asking drivers to stay away if at all possible. Gridlock in both directions. This is right by the Larkspur Ferry Terminal. And it looks like bumper cars at times. You have cars in the middle of the intersections trying to turn in ways they're not familiar with. It is not good at all. This is Highway 101 up there. And now we take a look live time speeds, and they are not that fast. The Richmond-San Rafael Bridge actually isn't as bad as you might expect, but Highway 101 going through that area, the scene of the accident is right in here. So the impact is being felt all over. The Bay Bridge is feeling a bulk of this too. Really slow speeds across the Bay Bridge as well as the Golden Gate. Crown Force Teresa Estacio was right in the middle of the backup earlier today.
Look at the San Rafael Richmond Bridge. This is around 10:15 a.m. Monday, and as you can see, it is bumper-to-bumper traffic with no one going anywhere fast, including me. I left Lafayette around 8:45 and finally got to the scene of this big rig accident on Sir Francis Drake around 10:30. I certainly wasn't alone, as motorists shared with me their tough commute due to this wreck.
It wasn't moving. We were just sitting, kind of slowly going. Some people were going the side because, you know, our exit is so close. We only one exit from the bridge coming here. So it's tough because now I have to flex my time and stay a little later to finish up those hours that I was late, those couple minutes.
To pick up your son?
Yeah, so picking up my son, I'll have to let them know I'll be a little late.
How much of a delay?
About an hour and a half, 2 hours.
This driver says that what makes it even tougher is that in addition to getting stuck, he's now very late in getting his job done. Frustrating?
It is. It was. What can we do? I mean, this thing happened unexpectedly.
Now are you behind?
Yes, I am. I am behind.
In San Rafael, Teresa Estacio, Cron 4 News.